slick girls get me every time. Them slick girls could get every time. Them slick girls.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brie Lachelle, and as you can see, I haven't posted on this channel in like 3 months, y'all. But I swear to God, it really, I mean, it was me, but it was just like school gotta come first, okay? Like, I was so busy with school, and I tried to film a little life update video and stuff, but it really didn't work out. I recorded the video like 3 times. All right, so we finna get right into the story time. And this club had a okay, I will never in my freaking life go back to that club again. Like, never, ever, ever, ever again. First time and last time. Okay, they will never see me. They don't ever gotta worry about Brie going back. So this story time is very recent. This happened a few months ago, and it's about, like, you know, how we got kicked out the club. Like, how you gonna kick bad bitches out the club? Like, y'all some haters. Okay, but anyway, so where should I start? Okay, so it was my best friend's birthday. She hit me up. She had plans for the weekend. It was like she had plans through Friday through that Sunday, I believe. So, you know, Friday it was gonna be like a dinner. Saturday was gonna be the gun range. Then no, I'm mixing it up. I think it was like Wednesday through Thursday or something, or like Thursday through Saturday, something like that, because I know we went to the club on a Friday. So anyway, so she, you know, okay, whatever. So anyway, we go to the club. I get dressed. I heard of this club so many times before, not on like good and bad reviews. It was just like, I know people that's been to this club before, because it's a little 18 and up club. I'm familiar with the area. I used to go to school over there. You know, I'm very familiar with it. So but I've never been to that club. I only heard of it, you know, through word of mouth. So she was like, oh yeah, let's go to this club, whatever. My best friend, it's my best friend's birthday. She's, you know, outside. She turned a new decade, so she was like, let's go to the club. So she wanted to go to this club. She's been to the club before. I think when we went, that was only her second or third time going. I think it was her second time though. So she was like, first time we went, yeah, it was vibes, like, let's go. So I was like, okay, cool. And I've never been to this club. So before I go anywhere, I'm looking up the reviews. I'm googling like the dress code and stuff, because mind you, it's a club. I don't got time to be stuck at the door. Anyway, I don't got time to be stuck at the door. I don't want to get caught out for no dress code, nothing like that, because, you know, clubs be having their own vibes, their own sceneries and stuff like that, like, you know. So I was like, okay, so I'm on Google. Mind you, I'm on a page. I see the little ratings, whatever. It got like 3 stars, I think now, or it's like a 2 something stars. So I'm like, you know, this is not my birthday. Like, you want to go to the club, we finna go to the club. I'm there to have a good time. So anyway, I wasn't even worried about that. So I'm just trying to see what to wear, because mind you, never been to this club. The club is like a half and half thing. It's like half hip hop, half like, I was gonna say Mexican music. It's Spanish music and stuff like that. So I was like, you know, okay, like, what's the vibes? Because I don't know. I'm on the page. I'm looking at the little website because I want to see. I don't have nothing to wear. I don't know what to wear to this club. It's like chill vibes. It's not really like on grown tip. So I was like, I don't want to do too much. So I'm like, okay, like, what am I finna wear? So I'm on the website looking at the little page or whatever. It said no sandals, no hats, no face tattoos, no hand tattoos, and something else it said like no jean shorts or something like that, and then no t-shirts. So I was like, okay, so basically like no like super chill, like you coming from at home vibes or whatever. Okay, so that's cool, whatever. So I had put on this outfit that I had already wore this outfit before. I had took pictures in it, but I had on like this little bodysuit, and it's it got like little cutouts on the side with some cargo pants and my black boot heels with my black boots. So I had wore that, so it was okay. Like, it was cute. It is cute. So I was like, you know, I'm still comfortable, because mind you, it's already like a half and half club, and I already said it's not on like no grown tip. So I didn't really come like I'm finna shut the shit down, like dressed to impress, whatever. It was just like on some chill stuff. Like, I still look cute, and I'm not too dressed up, and I'm not too dressed down. So whatever. So I'm getting dressed. We wanted to go to this club. I think we got there, it was like at least 11 o'clock when we got there, because we don't live too far from here. I mean, it's like a 20-30 minute drive or whatever, but I went and picked them up. So it was me, my best friend, and her 2 friends. So I was okay, like, yeah, like, I'll pick you up, because we on the way, and they was gonna be drinking and stuff like that. So I don't drink, so it was like, whatever, like, I'll drive. So room, we in a car. So So mind you, everybody looked good. Everybody got on their heels. Everybody got on, like, we look good. So anyway, we finna get into the BS. So we get there. We pull into the little drive-through. I think he said to park in the front was like $20. The middle section was like $10. Like basically, the farther back you went, it got cheaper and cheaper. So it was like $20, $10 and $15, something like that. Then like $5, then like free parking. That was like if you was like in the back. It wasn't a far walk from the club, but it was just like you in the back, like, you know, and that was the free parking, whatever. So I was like, okay, cool, like whatever. Now mind you, I wasn't about to pay for parking. So when I pulled in, I said, where's the free parking at? Because mind, she been here. So she was like, it's free parking, whatever. So I immediately asked him, where's free parking at? Because like I said, like this club is more so, it's like a little Spanish club. Like I'm not gonna hold you, like all the Mexicans and stuff be going there, and I don't really like being in areas where it's not like a lot of my people in there, because it be giving weird vibes, whatever. So it's predominantly a little Mexican club, whatever. We get out, mind you, it's still like 11 o'clock. So we walk in, whatever, we walk into the what's it called, to the door. So we walking in, and we have to wait in this little line, whatever. So when we got there, it wasn't a lot of people there, like in the line, but it was already like a lot of people inside the club. So we walking up to the line, you know, we sitting there waiting in. Mind you, as we walking up to the club, you know how I told you how the dress code was like, no this, no that, no this, no that. I'm looking around, people got on Vans, looking around, people got on sweatpants, look around again, people got on hoodies. It's giving they came from their mama house or something. Like it's giving y'all came from up off the couch. So I'm starting to think like, we too dressed up. Like, I mean, because what's really going on here? I mean, the website said you can't have on no sweats, no this, no that. All I see is everything you said not to put on the website. I mean, all I'm seeing is everything you said not to wear on the website. So I'm already like, okay, like, you know, whatever. Mind you, all the people that's wearing that, they like Mexicans. Like I said, it's not like a lot of black people at this club. So we walking up to the door. Mind you, this whole time it's only been like what, like maybe 20-30 minutes, because we didn't really hop out the car like right away. We was putting on our lip gloss, you know, fixing our shoes, doing all that stuff. So yeah, so then when we got to the door, it's this man, this bald man. He didn't have no mustache, but he had like little facial hair, but it wasn't a lot. So anyway, he bald, whatever. You have to go through like 3 people. So it's him, then it's this lady. Okay, so it's him, then it's this lady behind him that gives you the wristband. Then it's this lady on the stairs that pats you down. And then inside the building is where you pay for your ticket. Right? Right. Remember that. Okay, so this is the first guy. So I give him my ID. Boom. I make it to the next station. Get my little wristband. Best friend. ID. Make it to the next station. Friend 1. ID. Make it to the next station. Then me and my best friend and friend 1, we make it up to the stairs, and we look back and we like, wait, where's friend 2? Like, because we all came together. So we like, what? Like, we looking back, and she's like talking to the security guards, talking about like, oh, y'all don't take no other form of ID and stuff like that. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard them talking about y'all don't take no other form of ID and stuff like that, I would have to be 100% honest. I kind of roll my eyes through, because it's just like, you knew we was coming to the club. Why you don't got your ID? Like, really? But yeah, whatever. So we did not make it past those 3 people I just said, y'all. So it's the one who's checking IDs, the wristband, then a pat down lady. We did not make it past them, y'all, because mind you, our friend got stopped at the door. So we on the stairs, got pat down, whatever. We didn't go inside. So we go back down the stairs to the to see what the problem is, like what's going on. So she like, oh, y'all don't take no other form of ID. Like, oh damn, I forgot mine at home. Y'all don't take no school IDs and stuff like that. When I tell you, she is talking to this man, and this man is ignoring her. Like, he's legit like, and she's right here, like literally in his face, ignoring the fuck out of her. So I'm like, I'm just standing there. So you know, like I said, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was just like, girl, you knew we was coming to the club. Why you don't got your ID? I didn't say that to her, but like, this is me in my head, because it's just like, you know, whatever. When you go, what I will say is like, it was my best friend's birthday. she want to come out, have a good time. That's what we all came here to do. And none of us have ever been to this club before except my best friend. So you just never know who you go run into. It might be cool security guards. The security guard could have just been like, all right, like, I'm gonna let you in this one night, like, but next time, like, I'm not gonna be as nice or whatever. That could have happened. You just never know. So yeah, she risked it coming to the club knowing she didn't have her ID, but you just, it was a 50-50 chance. I'm looking at him, ignoring her, and I'm just like, okay, anyway. So I asked the lady, because she's asking him questions. So whatever she's asking him, I got like annoyed, because you could have just said something like, bye lady, something. You just sitting here like blatantly ignoring her. So I asked the lady who was doing the wristbands, I was like, you only need your ID, something like that. And she was like, yeah, it don't gotta be a driver's license or your California something ID, whatever. So I was like, okay, like, you know, I just told her like, girl, no other ID, like, that's it. So we was like, so they was like, oh damn, like, you know, okay, whatever. So she ended up calling her ride back to pick her up. So we all just sitting there outside of the club, y'all. We never made it in. Mind you, she didn't have her freaking ID, so we never made it in the club. So we sitting outside like 30 minutes, not gonna lie, waiting for her ride to come back in. We sitting there taking pictures. You know, we still having a good vibe. It was like, whatever. So her ride come and pick her up. She wanted to, you know, she was like, all right, bye. Like, tell me how it go. Tell me, you know, tell me everything, whatever. So she ended up going home. We walking back up. Again, we got to do the same process again. Boom. It's not the guy at the door who checked our ID last time. It's just a random lady, whatever. So she's just checking our IDs, whatever. So we're like, okay, yeah, like, we finna go back in. Mind you, it's like 12 o'clock now. It's like 12 o'clock. So checking our IDs, walk upstairs, wristband, pat down. This is our second pat down, y'all. This is our second pat down. We go up the stairs. We like, okay, cool. Boom, we made it inside of the building to the man where you gotta pay for your little ticket, whatever. So we going up there to pay, and I think the thing was like $35 or something like that, or like $30, something like that. And my best friend was like, wait, 30, like, why is it 30? Mind you, I've never been here before, so I don't know if that's like the regular price or not. But she was like, why is it like 30 or 35, whatever? He was like, oh, because it's Friday, we always charge more on Fridays. So we was like, okay, whatever. So we end up paying. Boom, y'all. Now we are actually inside of the club, right? Soon as you pass him, you can either go left or right. Right is the hip hop, and then left is the little Spanish music, stuff like that. So you walk in, like, one thing I will say, I'm not gonna lie, the DJ was playing the fucking tunes, like, okay, like, I'm talking about back to back to back to back, like, damn, like, I was like, this is my shit, like, yeah. So we in the club, we having a good time, we meeting some people, whatever. It was cool vibes, it was nothing weird. But like I said, keep in mind, I can count how many black people it is on both my hands. Like, literally, it wasn't a lot of us in there. So then this guy, he was trying to talk to my best friend. So she's sitting down, they sitting there talking and stuff. Mind you, they've been drinking. I was not drinking because I don't drink, but they're still very much aware of what's going on and stuff like that. So he just sitting there, mind you, it's this little African man, like, he's sitting down talking to her, whatever. So they, you know, they talking and stuff. He kept, so if this is her, okay, I'm him, so this is her. He kept going like, yeah, like, yeah, he got a beer in his hand. He's going like, yeah, so like you know what I'm trying to say, like, he wasn't really like touching her for real, but you keep, like, you doing a little bit too much. To me personally, like, you doing a little bit too much. Like, why you keep scooting close to her, like, all in her face, going on like this stuff. So I'm looking at friend one, we like, you being a little weird. Like, not saying he was like, you know, but it was just like, damn, bro, like, you just met her, like, back up off her. She gave him one dance, y'all. Like, you know, you in the club, like, you just dance, somebody get behind you, like, it's never that serious. That nigga took that and ran with it, y'all. Like, he thought she was gonna be his girl. Everything's just sitting down, kept talking to her, kept trying to make conversation with her. Like, damn, nigga, it was just a dance. Like, at least to me, like, it was just a dance. So I was sitting there like, what I said to him, I don't know, because she wasn't really talking to him. Like, she's, you know, when people don't really know how to take a hint. So she has her glasses on. She's sitting there like, she's faced this way, and he's like facing, like, basically she's kind of like turned away from him in a way, like just a little bit, like the half of her body is facing like this way, but her body is still towards this way. Anyway, so I said something to him, like I said, why you keep getting close to her, something like that. He said, and I leaned in because that's what I did. He was sitting down on the couch and I was standing up. So I was like, why you keep getting close to her or something? When I tell you, that nigga was like, hey, you know what, we gonna pretend this is their this is beer. So his arm is like behind the couch or whatever, and he was like, this the beer. He was like, I can't talk to her. I said, yo, like straight, like all attitude. He was, I can't talk to her. I looked at him, I said, you could talk to her, but you don't gotta, mind you, smile on my face, laughing. It was not that fucking serious. Cause me and friend one was thinking the same thing, like, damn nigga, like it was a dance, like you all up on her, like get a fucking grip. So I leaned to him because he's down. So I was like, I said, what I say to him? Oh, I said something. I said, I didn't say you can talk to her. I just said like, dang, like why you keep trying to get close to her and stuff like that. And then he was just like, I think he said something like, okay, but I'm talking to her. So y'all, all attitude, something like that he said. So I was just like, okay, whatever, like nigga, I'm not gonna take you serious. Like you drinking beer in the club, who the fuck drink beer in the club? So anyway, so then I'm holding my best friend's stuff, so I got her phone and everything like that in my hand. So he was like talking to her. I don't know what they sitting there talking about, but he somehow Instagram came up. So he was like talking to me. He was like, can she get her phone so I could, for her Instagram or something like that? And I was like, I did not hear him. Because, mind you, it's the music loud. So I said, he was talking to me, but I was still, like, standing up. So I leaned down. I said, huh? And he was like, her phone. He was like, you got her phone, right? He was like, she said, put my Instagram in her phone. So I was like, mind you, I did not fucking like his tone. Like, and what the fuck I look like giving you her phone? Like, what do I look like giving her phone to you? Like, who are you? So I turned to my best friend. I said, you want me to give him your phone? And she was like, what? She was like, no. And then I was like, oh. So she was like, but let me see, like, just give her a phone. I don't know why Africans be acting like that. Like, it's like Africans be having so much animosity towards black people. It's just, relax. Like, I don't fucking know you. It's not that serious. But anyway, yeah, so that happened. Mind you, we was in this club. It was hot. We was in this club for at least no more than 30 minutes, like 20 minutes, I would say, like maybe even 25, because we was sitting down and stuff. And mind you, when you go in the club, it has all these couches and stuff like that, but the couches is like, so it's like level 1, and then like you go up like 2 little steps, and then you got all like the sections, whatever like that. And I'm putting in quotations because it was nobody in those sections, like in the whole side we were on, like nobody in sections. So we like, in my head, I'm like, you can't buy the sections or something like that, because if somebody even tried to step on the stair, they was like, oh, like, no, you can't go up there. So we just like, so what the sections here for? Because it's a little crowded on the floor, and y'all got sections not being fulfilled. Like, so y'all wasn't letting people buy sections or something. Anyway, I don't really know how that mess worked. So, boom. So now we like, it was hot and hot. Oh, I skipped a part, y'all. I skipped the freaking part. Okay, I'm sorry. I skipped the part. So before we went into the club, we was outside waiting for friends to ride, okay? And while we was outside waiting for her ride, my best friend, she had to go inside because she had to use the bathroom, right? I'm sorry, I left this part out. She had to use the bathroom. So she go inside the club and use the bathroom, whatever. Or like, I don't know if the club is like, I don't know if the restroom is like inside of the sides that we were on inside the club, or if it was by the area where we pay for our tickets, whatever. So yeah, I just had to mention that part. So yeah, she had to go inside, use the bathroom, then she came out and we waited for the ride. So anyway, boom. So back to the other part I was talking about. So yeah, so it's hot, whatever. We like, yeah, let's go step outside, because my best friend, she wanted to change her shoes because her feet was hurting. Like, she had on these heels. Girl, she was walking like she couldn't even walk, okay? Like, she was limping and stuff, falling all. Well, she wasn't falling, but just when your feet hurt in heels, you just walking a little crippled and stuff. So that was her. So she was like, okay, she want to go put on her sandals. Cool. Okay, cool. So we all go outside, me, best friend, and friend 2. Did I name her? No, friend 1. Sorry. So me, best friend, and friend 1. So we all go outside. we go up to the car, we go to my car, she get her sandals out, she put her sandals on, boom, we walking back up. Mind you, when you leave the club, you gotta do the whole thing over again. So we going to the thing, checking our IDs, we don't gotta get no wristband anymore, we just gotta get pat down. So we going up to the thing. My best friend is first, so the lady pat her down, boop, 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 pat her down. Then she let her go. Then she's checking my purse and patting me down and stuff like that. And then all I heard was, I swear to God, I don't gotta let you back in here. So she said, I'm being nice. So I said, mind you, I don't know what was said, what's going on, because she's checking my purse. All I'm worried about is my purse. I don't know who she's talking to. So she has her little flashlight. So I'm looking down at my purse. I got it open. So I'm looking at my purse as she's checking it. So she was like, I'm being nice. I don't gotta let you back in here. And her head is turned like this way. Ooh. Yeah, not too much. So she was like, I don't gotta let you back in here. So I look up and I'm like, wait, who she's talking to? And it's friend one. So I'm like, wait, who's she talking to? And then all I see is my best friend. She was like, I can come back here if I want to. So we like, wait, what? Like, wait, what happened? And so then she go back in there. So the security guard, she was like, no, you can't. So we going back up to the thing. She's ignoring her. She's like, girl, next. Anyway, so we go back up to the thing, and I guess if you leave the club, you gotta pay again, right? So you have to pay again. So we going up to the thing. They're like, oh yeah, you gotta pay again, whatever. We're like, okay. So we was about to pay again. Mind you, the person who was doing, who was sitting at the little, I'm gonna just say the little cash register, whatever, is the freaking manager. So we go back up there. He like, oh, I can't let you guys back in. We like, what? So he was like, I can't let you guys back in. He was like, you guys have to pay again. So we was like, okay, like, I mean, if we gotta pay again, okay, that's fine, like, whatever, like, guess we'll pay again. So he was one who said, if I let you back in, you will have to pay again. That's what he said. We about to pay again. That's when he was like, oh, talking to the security guys, whatever, in front. He was like, oh no, I can't let you guys back in because he was like, because they said not to. So mind you, now we all talking. We said, who said not to? Like, what are you talking about? He was like, I don't know, the people in the front. He's like, I don't know, they said not to let you guys back in. I don't know. That's all he kept saying was, I don't know. So we like, what? So I said, who said that? So I look back and he talking about it was the bald dude from the beginning, the one who I said was ignoring my best friend because she didn't. I said, I'm not my best friend, I'm sorry. The one who was ignoring friend too because she didn't have her ID. He was like, he said not to let you guys back in because y'all keep coming in and out. What? Like, y'all, like, when I tell you this whole thing was really just like, y'all, like, I'm telling you from the jump, as soon as she said she didn't have her ID, it been static. Like, it like, y'all been just waiting for something just for some reason. Like, I don't know. It was always just, I'm telling you, like, from that moment, it was just mad energy for no reason. And mind you, when I tell you, when he said, because y'all keep coming in and out, when I tell you we wasn't loud, first of all, I will very much say that first. We was not loud. We said, who was keep coming in and out? He said, y'all. He kept saying, y'all. I said, who is y'all? Because mind you, from the beginning, I told y'all, we did not make it past the freaking steps. Mind you, the person checking IDs, the wristband, and the ladies doing a pat down, that's all outside. That's not the club. We's not in the club. You get inside of the building of the club when you pay for your little ticket, whatever. So we have not made it inside the club. So he said, y'all kept coming in and out. I said, who was coming in and out? He said, y'all. I said, who is y'all? Because me and friend one, we did not go inside at all. And it couldn't be friend two because she didn't make it past the freaking door. She didn't even make it past the concrete. She didn't have her ID. So who was y'all? It can only be me, friend one, and my best friend. So he said, when he kept saying y'all, I said, I was just getting a little annoyed because I said, who was y'all? First time, didn't make it past the door. She didn't have her ID. We waited outside. Second time, we actually went inside of the club. Now, then we came out, she changed her sandals. Now, going the third time, this will be our second time inside of the club if we made it past, this whole thing. This will be our second time, but our third time getting our IDs checked. I don't know why that was such like a tongue twister, but that would be like our third time getting our IDs checked, whatever. We did not make it inside the clubs. So when he kept saying coming in and out, you making it seem like We going upstairs in the club, coming out. Going upstairs in the club, coming out. Me and friend one, we did not do that. Now, my best friend, she went inside. I don't know where the bathroom was. I did not go with her. She went in the building, whatever, to pee. So I don't know if he's counting that as like an in and out, or us going up the stairs and out. But anyway, it just wasn't making no sense, and I wasn't liking the energy, no way. So they sitting there, I'm not gonna lie, my best friend, she's giving her mad energy. She's like, so who, like, what are you talking about? Like, who's going in and out? She's already talking about me, because I went to the bathroom. Like, I went to the, she said I went inside the building. She said they didn't go. She's talking about me and friend one. She said they didn't go inside, because mind you, we didn't. This was our first time seeing this man's face. I've never seen a dude until we went up and paid. So for him to say we was going out, I said, who's saying it? I said, are you saying it, or the man security guard? Because we never seen you before. So he was like, no, I seen you guys go in and out. How did you see? We've never seen you, bro. Like, for you to have seen us, we would have to have made it inside of the building. You are inside of the building doing the tickets. We never made it past the stairs. So who do you keep, like, y'all, when I tell you he was just being, I'm telling you, like, it was for no reason. It was giving prejudice for real, because how are you saying you seen us multiple times? First up in the beginning, you were saying, I don't know. That's what he said. Talking about the little bald guy, the security guard in the beginning. Now you sitting here talking about you yourself seen us. No, the fuck you didn't. No, you didn't. Because we've never seen you before. We never even made it inside the building. You were inside the building the whole time. How can you say that you seen us before we didn't make it past the stairs? So anyway, so now I'm not gonna lie. So they sitting there. They brought the bald guy security in the building. Whatever. It's me, my best friend, and friend one. We in front of the counter. This is the counter, and then this is them like behind the counter, whatever. So they sitting there. The manager and the bald guy from the beginning, the security guard, they sitting there having a whole freaking 1-2 little conversation, talking about some. He was like, yeah, talking about us, but we right here. So this is us. And I'm be them. So he was like, yeah, like I seen them. Like, yeah, I know they keep coming out. Like, yeah, I seen them. They were like right here. We like, what are you talking about? Like, for real, like, what are you talking about? Because I said it can't be the bald guy, because we only seen him that one time when he went and checked our deeds. Because when we came back to get it checked again, it wasn't even the same man. So we like, what are you talking about? So now we step outside, because no, excuse me. Before we stepped outside, I told them, they sitting there going back and forth. I'm not gonna lie. Tell me something, because how you gonna tell us we could pay again, then tell us, oh no, never mind, because they said not to let y'all back in. Who's the freaking boss here? Is you the boss? Because I thought you was the manager, or is the freaking security guard the boss? Because what's really going on here? How you gonna say, oh, you could let us pay again, but then say, oh no, because they said not to let y'all back in because y'all keep coming in now? So anyway, so they sitting there going back and forth, my best friend and the manager, whatever. So I'm not gonna lie, so I was just tired of hearing them argue, because I did not want to raise my voice, because, you know, like I said, it's a little Mexican club. Like, how it's gonna look, we 3 black girls, I'm telling you, the amount of black people that's in that club, I can count on both my hands. It was not a lot. It wasn't more than 10. So I didn't want them to twist the story and make it seem like it's just 3 black girls getting all rowdy and loud and stuff with them, because you're not about to paint that picture. So my best friend and them, they arguing, whatever, like going back and forth. It's not nothing crazy, but like, you know, they have a little back and forth. So I got tired of hearing them argue, because mind you, I said from the beginning, like, I checked the reviews. I wasn't really pressed to get in this club, because I personally don't like being in what's it called, clubs where it's not like black people, especially this club, the what's the word, the majority that be here is Mexicans. And I know, I'm not gonna lie, like in the area the club was in and the people that was in there, I know how they get down over there. Like, they do not be fucking with black people like that, for real. So I was not pressed to be up in here anyway. They sitting there going back and forth, and I said, okay, never mind. Because y'all, they sitting there arguing like for real over the counter, and I'm tired of hearing them arguing, because I'm not pressed to get in this club. Like, it's never nothing like, I mean, this club is like predominantly Mexican. Like I said, it's not like this thing's so rude. Like I said, the club is predominantly Mexican. It's not like oh yeah, the security guard is Mexican, the manager is Mexican. I'm telling you, the people that was there, like, you know, just the little customers that were Mexican. I'm talking about everything. So it wasn't like, I'm not pressed to be up in here. I ain't got nobody up in here that's performing. Like, my outfit was already kind of like, it was cute, but it wasn't like, it's not like I'm wasting an outfit for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm pressed to be in the spot. Like, you know, just, I mean, okay, whatever. So I was like, never mind, anyway. So I said, okay, let's go. So I walked outside because I don't want to hear you argue. Like, ain't nobody about to sit here and argue with you in this little punk ass club. So I got my best friend and we all walking outside. I was like, yeah, whatever. Y'all, I'm telling you, when we walked outside, I don't know where this energy came from, but we go outside and then the one who was checking our little security guard. I said the one who was checking our security guard. The security guard that was checking our bags, she got into a whole argument with my best friend because my best friend stepped outside. She wanted to get to the bottom of it because what's the problem? Like, how y'all gonna say we can come back in, but then, you know, whatever. So we start talking to other security guards. Mind you, every time we step outside, it's like it's new people, it's new security guards. We like, okay, so we asked somebody we never spoke to before, never seen. So we asked him, we was like, okay, so who said we can't come back in? So I'm guessing this was like a whole little discussion between them because he knew the whole thing. He was like, oh, it's because that ball guy. He was like, yeah, because you guys were like coming in and out. He said we can't let you guys back in. So my best friend's like, okay, but like why? Because I went into pee. They never went in, talking about me and friend one. They never went inside the club, whatever. So he was like, I don't know. Like, I'm telling you, like every single one of the security guards was giving mad energy. Like he holding his like his little, he had like a little vest, whatever. And he was like, I don't know. Like she's right here. He's facing this. So he was like, yeah, I don't know. He was like, I don't know. Go ask him. Okay. Anyway, so we sitting there arguing. Mind you, I told you from the beginning, when we was going back in the club, the lady said, I'm being nice by letting y'all go back in. So I don't know what that means to you, but to me it means, all right, like I didn't have to let y'all in this third time, but I'm being nice by letting y'all in again. So that means we can go in, right? So she telling the security guard, the one who was like, I don't know. So my best friend telling the security guard, she was like, but she said that she was being nice by letting us back in. Y'all, I swear to God, this lady, she's a bigger lady. Mind you, they all too fucking old in the face, everything. So she was like, hold on, I'm about to do exactly what she did. She got on like these little, you know, little flashlight stuff on your belt. She was like, I didn't say that. She's like, I didn't say that. She was like, no, you're not about to sit here and tell the little girl. She's like, you're not about to sit here and say I ain't said that because I didn't say that. But louder, like she was like legit basing her voice. Like, that's how serious she was. Like she was talking about something. She said, I didn't say that. Going like this with her finger. I didn't say that. Yes, you did. Like, yes, you did. Like, that's what I said when she was checking my bag and she said, I'm being nice but letting y'all back in. I looked up to see who she was talking to, and she was talking to my best friend, but you know, she could have been talking anyway. Anyway, the point is, she said that. So when I tell you, she really turned up. Like she really gave that all her, like she was just mad. Like, why are you that mad? And then you go have mad and tell me, I didn't say that. All this on her finger, I didn't say that. When I tell you, when she did that, I said, it's time to go. Because, you know, I mean, not all them act like this, but I said the Mexicans is Mexican and over here. Like, it's time to go. She wasn't giving energy. She was like, okay, like, whatever. Like, I'm ignoring you, whatever. Because I didn't say that. And I'm going to keep doing that because that's exactly what she did. And it was just security guards and police and stuff outside. Like, they was already there. They wasn't there because we was arguing stuff. They was already there, like, you know, because it's a club, so things can happen. So they was just there. So she was like, I'm not going to turn out because it's police and stuff here. Even the police over there is Mexican, stuff like that. Like, it's just, and like I said, like, you know how people try to turn the narrative. And then we already young. Y'all gonna make it seem like it's just 3 young black girls don't know how to act, like, you know, all that good stuff. I mean, not good stuff, but you know, they're gonna try to, I already know how people try to spin the story. It's gonna be like, especially because we're young, they gonna think they could take advantage of us and just talk to us any kind of way. So I was like, okay. Anyway, mind you, I was over the whole situation because as soon as they was sitting there having a whole back and forth, I seen them go back in, I was never pressing in this club. Like, it was never that serious to me. Like, okay, that's cool, fine, nobody want to go to your podcast club anyway. No way. So I was like, okay, let's go. So When I tell you, walking off the freaking porch, I said the porch, walking up the stairs, we walk into the car, it's all of them just standing on the freaking steps, like, just looking like, as, oh my god, like, I'm telling you, the energy was just so freaking weird. So, and then I didn't like how all of them was really sitting there trying to back each other up when they was even there. And I know if you go to club stuff, security guards, they be rolling together. They be, if one say one thing happened, other gonna say it too. And I don't like that, because it's like, you was not there, so how you gonna sit here and say, I'm talking about the guy with the vest, like, it was him that really blew me the most, because how you gonna sit here and be like, oh, I don't know, da 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 da. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place with the story time because I forgot a part. So the man who was checking, the man who was like, oh, I don't know, like, that's what he said, go ask him, da 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 da. He gonna tell my best friend, she was like, so do we gotta pay again or what? Because the lady said she was being nice, but then that's back in again. So she just asked that question. He was like, I mean, he said, I mean, she shouldn't have to tell you because it's on the signs. Just like that, y'all. He said, he was like, well, I mean, she shouldn't have to tell you because it's on the signs. What's with the fucking energy? Like, why are y'all giving static right now? Like, when I tell you, we was not rude. We never came in there on no sloppy mess. We was never disrespectful. Nothing. When I tell you, after she didn't have her ID, it was just like they had it out for us, because it's like, why are y'all this, especially the lady who was like, no I didn't, I didn't say that, especially her, because why are you're like 53, why are you yelling at freaking 20-year-olds? Who's sitting here raising your voice talking about you didn't say something when you did? Over us trying to get in a club again? Like, it was that serious? Like, you're weird. So, like, I'm telling y'all, I really, okay, anyway, like, straight weirdos, like, you're weird. So, we was okay, whatever. So, we left. They have a policy that say, we can refuse service at any time or something like that, or like it say something like we can refuse service, something like that. I don't know what the rest of the part, I just know the main part says we can refuse service. So my thing is, they was making it seem like because we kept coming in and out, da 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 da. My thing is, if you didn't want to service us, you could have just said that. You could have just said that instead of making up this whole, oh, well, the reason why we're not letting you back in is because you kept coming in and out. Oh, it's because, oh, he said this. Oh, well, it's because, oh, well, we can't let you pay again because he said you guys can't. I'm talking about, it was just thing after thing after thing after thing. Like, if y'all didn't want to service us, y'all could have just said that. Like, that don't make it seem like it's something when it's not. Because we wasn't coming in and out. That was my main thing. Like, if you're not going to service us, just say that. Like, you do not have to do the most. I would not get over that lady, y'all. So, yeah, so that's pretty much the end of the story time. So we basically, I don't want to say we got kicked out for real, but I mean, kind of, sort of. But, I mean, it's fine with me. I don't want to go to that club. No way. It's fine with me. It wasn't even my idea to go. But, yeah, I mean, I was just there to have a good time. I mean, I still had a good time, don't get me wrong. I would say the DJ that they had on the hip-hop side, because that's the only side we went on, the hip-hop side was lit, was playing all the tunes. I was about to say he was cool. I don't know if he was cool. I don't know his vibe. I don't know his energy. But I just know the music was good, and it was cool, and it was vibes. For the little 25 to 30 minutes that we was in there. Yeah. So, yeah, so we end up going home. By the time we get home, it's like maybe 2, 3 in the morning. Let me see, y'all. I was so irritated. When I tell you I was so irritated, because mind you, I drove over there. It was like 30 minutes. We was there for like a total of 3 hours, but inside the club 30 minutes, and I just wasted my gas, got over here, and we got kicked out. Are you serious? So anyway, y'all, I was so irritated. So I went, we was, you know, when something happened, y'all get in the car and y'all talk about it. So that's what we was doing. We was in the car and we was just talking about what happened. We was like, yeah, like, and he a weirdo. And who was that guy that was in the club? Oh yeah, he weird too. And so yeah, we were just in the car just talking about everything that happened, whatever. So we end up going out again, because trust and believe, we will have a much better time elsewhere. So anyway, yeah, I ended up going home. Let me see, y'all, I was not freaking playing. Like, I was so irritated. I went home and wrote a review in my notes. Let me see the time I went and wrote this, because baby, I got home, I got to typing. I literally got typing because I just knew I was finna lead him review, because when I tell you that message is so unprofessional and just so unpleasant, it's just like, child, it's literally, it's fine, because you ain't ever gotta worry about me. Come on over there. You ain't ever gotta worry about me. 4:03 in the morning, that's when I freaking wrote that review. So I wrote the review, y'all. I wrote the review on Yelp. I wrote the review on Google, because when it was just that unprofessional. And if it's another spot I can review this place, I'm about to copy this review I had wrote that the night it happened, and I'm about to go put it up on there too, because I don't think nobody should go to that club again. And what I will say is, when I was doing my review, I went on Google again. Y'all know how I said in the beginning I had checked the ratings and stuff like that. I was going through the comments, y'all. I'm not gonna say the name of this club, but if you know what club I'm talking about, then you just know. Go to the comments. You go see 90% of the complaints is about the security guards. Like, I cannot make this up, y'all. Like, she straight went like, I didn't say that. Yeah, so that's the end of the story time. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Them slick girls could get every time. Them slick girls get